Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to, I guess, the roundup of what the media is saying. This is indicative of what a lot of the media is saying anyway, with respect to Johnny Depp and Amber Heard trial. A quote, "Drank all night before I picked up Amber. Johnny Depp grilled about his booze and rug use in defamation trial." Apologies, ladies and gents, I've got to curb some of my language here. Now, it's interesting. I'm kind of framing this. I have been watching this trial and obviously bringing you lots of highlights and snippets and breakdowns. But it's fascinating to watch this trial unfold, because we're in the cross-examination phase at the moment. They're set to continue as of Monday. They left it, Amber Heard's team left it on what I would consider to be quite dirty tactics. They did a video on it, but they played a really awful audio of, Johnny Depp really upset shortly after his mother had died. Really, really upset. And he was talking about injuring himself. And Amber was obviously saying, don't injure yourself. But that was left, for the jury to sort of mull over the weekend before, of course, they then convene again on Monday. Really dirty tactic. It's a really, really dirty tactic. And actually in that video, which I'll leave linked above, you can see the dirty tactics from Team Amber Heard, because they were stalling for time. You can literally see it. Oh, well, this may be the last thing. And then they drag it out. And then they drag it out. So really, really dirty tactics. Really dirty tactics. And all they have currently shown to Johnny Depp for this cross-examination is, did you drink a lot? Yeah, I mean, it's definition. Did you do, illegal substances? Yeah. Yeah. Right, well, here's a video of you hitting a cabinet. That's all they've shown for like 2 days. If that is all they have on Johnny Depp for this counter suit from Amber Heard, you are going to really, well, I say you're going to really struggle, because you'd think that logic would prevail and evidence would prevail. But who knows, ladies and gents, the judicial system in both the States and the UK heavily favours women. But that's all they have so far. 2 days that they've been running that for. 2 days. That's all they've shown. Text messages where he's talking to friends about Amber Heard. Who cares what he's saying in private to his friends about Amber Heard? Who cares? You're going to tell me you've never said anything that your partner wouldn't like about them behind their back? Come on, give over. And what, you've never done, you never drank a little bit too much? The video, coincidentally, which was shown of Johnny Depp hitting his cabinets, was shortly after his mother had died, literally days after his mother had died. And yet that context wasn't brought up to the jury. But then we have, hit pieces like this, which is a hit piece. Questioning the actor's claims of sobriety, Amber Heard's lawyer introduced texts he exchanged with friends, including Marilyn Manson and Paul Bettany. So? Who cares? Why does it matter? And all it matters is, the reason why they're trying to do this is because they're trying to impeach the witness. They're trying to basically kick Johnny Depp off the stand. But the mainstream media is running nonsense like this, the majority anyway. During his third day on the stand, Johnny Depp faced a grueling cross-examination from lawyers for ex-wife Amber Heard in his $50 million defamation lawsuit against the actress. It wasn't grueling. The guy was laughing and joking half the time, because you just get objection, hearsay, hearsay. And Johnny Depp's team really need to jump, on the ball a little bit more. They have laxed. There's a lot of things that they could be objecting to, which is hearsay, cause for speculation, compound. There's a lot of things which they could have jumped on that they haven't. They're starting to do it now. So let's hope that continues. But it wasn't grueling. And Johnny Depp's just been laughing it off the majority of the time. Heard's attorney, Ben Rottenborn, It's an apt name, if I ever did see one. Grilled Depp, wearing sunglasses and a dark grey suit. They're reading glasses. He's literally putting them on to read, but alright. Over a series of embarrassing text messages. I don't think the messages are embarrassing. He's not particularly pleasant in them, but I wouldn't say that they're embarrassing. And audio clips that depicted heavy rug use by the Pirates of the Caribbean star. Again, I have to alter my language. She didn't like it when it was her perception that I was high on rugs and alcohol. Depp explained to the court about his ex-wife's reaction when she believed he was using. But he literally confirmed and elaborated on that by saying, which was all the time. The testimony capped off a dramatic day in court, in which Depp's sobriety, or lack thereof, was called into question by Heard's team. If that is literally all they have, there's a problem. There's a problem there. That's not that great. That's not a very good sort of character, attack, character assassination. Rottenborn would ask Depp, that nice friend that you've done rugs with, right? With regards to Bettany, star of the Marvel series WandaVision. The attorney then ticked off a list of recreational substances that Depp and Bettany were said to have taken together. But this is all we're getting. Now, I don't see any major hit pieces for Amber Heard, and I think this is a shame. The reason why I say I think this is a shame is there's plenty that can be shown there. There's plenty. I mean, the fact that Milani, the makeup company that make the product that her attorney was holding up in court on the opening statements and saying, this is the product that Amber Heard used. Yeah, it wasn't even out back then. It was released after they divorced. Well, not after they divorced, but after they split up. So, I mean, where's the articles about that? By Rolling Stone, huh? Now, Heard's team introduced a copy of a February 2015 insurance form provided by Disney, which basically he just lied on the form. But this is literally it. This is all you've got. This is all you have. It's not very good. There's not a lot there. Heard's team referenced a number of film and music stars. Billy Bob Thornton, basically saying that, Amber Heard has been pictured with these individuals. And Depp, believing that an affair was occurring is, I'd say founded at the very least. It's all alleged, but it seems to be a founded, sort of logical step to make. But this is literally it. This is all they have. I could read this stuff out, but half the stuff I'd have to censor. But this one's interesting. So, the grilling prompted a source close to Depp to release the following statement. Johnny Depp is a victim of abuse. He has been since Miss Heard made her very first false allegation in 2016 and has continued to be subject to abuse ever since. As outlined in his testimony, today's cross-examination by Miss Heard's attorney has proven to be no exception. Mr. Rottenborn's aggressive and coincidentally jackhammer approach towards a man who has suffered extensively over the last 6 years proves that the mistreatment of Johnny goes well beyond Miss Heard's grievous behaviour. Colourful texts, which Johnny has already apologised for, do not equate to physical actions. Exactly. And Mr. Rottenborn still has not been able to connect the two, nor will he ever be able to. This is the thing. They are trying to, in the eyes of the jury, link messages, being intoxicated with, alcohol and narcotics, to physical violence. But unless there is anything actually there to indicate that, how are you going to do it? How are you going to do it? It's going to be quite difficult to do. So, yeah, interesting. And this is the thing here, Attorney Valentina Shakners, who has an expertise in cases involving domestic abuse, has been following the trial. It appears that Mr. Depp's direct testimony was well received, and that he is coming across as candid, sincere, and sympathetic. So that's good. Or at least this is marginally, impartial from the Rolling Stone, at least this part anyway. He is admitting and conceding that he needs to maintain his credibility. While the text messages with which Mr. Depp was confronted on cross-examination were certainly unpleasant and did not paint a flattering picture of Mr. Depp, there are a couple of reasons why they may not have as much of an impact as Miss Heard's legal team may hope. First, these text messages may well have been taken out of context, and the full context, when revealed, may mitigate some of the impact. Second, in today's age, given the prevalence and the overabundance of electronic communication, everyone on the jury has likely at some point fired off messages in frustration. Yeah, pretty much. Even bad jokes, right? So there you have it. I just thought we'd cover this briefly. Because this is obviously, you know, when was this released? 2 days ago. So just as that closing day drew to a close, these are the kind of pieces that are coming out. There's not an awful lot from mainstream media coming out aside from this. And I've also got a piece on Amber Heard selling copyright, making money off of footage that she took of her and Johnny Depp, the cabinet situation. I've got a video on that coming up as well, either today or tomorrow, because that's shocking as well. You know, someone that's super terrified of someone going off and selling a video to TMZ. Yeah, sure, all right then. This woman's all about the money, it seems. But this is mainstream media's sort of stance at the moment, just random smear pieces, I guess. But let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you're new here, please do hit subscribe. Please do follow me over on Twitter and Instagram. Links to that are in the description box. And if you want to support what I'm doing here, then we've got Patreon and memberships. Or there's some merch as well. You know, the fact that Johnny Depp is having to do all of this and Rottenborn is being what he's being, it's a bit of a clown world, ladies and gents. Well, I have clown world merchandise. You can see it underneath the video. But anyway, I just thought we'd chit chat about this on this Saturday. Let me know your thoughts. Take care.